Amazing. It's the first time I test this perfume and it blew my mind. Just wow. It's woody. I pick up mandarin, orange, something like that. A citrus. It's light. It reminds me of a night during August at the Greek islands by the sea. Imagine myself wearing a white shirt, walking down the beach, having sprayed myself with this one. It's perfect. It's so manly. At the same time, it's elegant, I would say. You made my day. I've never used the refill. This is really nice. I didn't, sometimes you might not, like something. I like it so much. I would say I like it more than Sauvage, but okay, it's a little bit, it's a big statement. I like Sauvage. I'm not familiar with the refill bottle. It's glass, still, it's luxury, but you can recycle it as well. It's ecological. I'm just so excited to wear it, especially at gym, I think. This is gonna be a must. I need to spice up my gym routine, adding a manly perfume, feel better, and I think this perfume is gonna motivate me to keep going at the gym and in general during my daily life. It's perfect. Thanks.
I'm very excited to try this one. I was lucky enough to try the Ralph Lauren Club, and when I was younger I used to love Polo Green, and when I heard Polo Blue was coming up I jumped at the chance. I was actually really excited before the list came out because Chelsea mentioned it was going to be on the list, and straight away I was like, gotta get there. 2 minutes past 10, I was straight on that list looking for this one. So straight away, the design, very Polo, very beautiful. The blue itself is a very nice color, and this will be the first time that I'm ever smelling it. So very nice. It's quite a sporty smell. It is quite a sporty smell. It's not something that I have currently. Nothing sort of comes close to what this smells like. Yes, it's sporty, refreshing. It's quite a masculine smell as well at the same time, which is quite surprising. You'd expect it to be sort of sweet. In its own way, it's a bit unique because Ralph Club sort of stood out. This again, it sort of has its own scent in it. You can sort of smell something that's there that isn't in any other aftershaves that I've smelled before of Ralph. It smells very nice on the skin as well, which always comes in handy. The design of the bottle, stuck to the classic, looks amazing. I like long lasting because I don't like to go out and find myself smelling of body odor. Again, aftershave is sort of a special treat for me. I use it when I'm going out or when I'm in work. Basically, before any of these aftershaves, it was a deodorant job, but you do realize the difference between the Parfums and the homies and stuff like that. And when you get a long-lasting fragrance, it does exactly that. It does last very long. It doesn't go stale on your clothes straight away. It keeps it fresh, I would say. So obviously, I've never had a refill before. I have owned products that fit refills, but I've never purchased the actual refill bottle. As a refill bottle, it's a stunning bottle. It's a nice feel to it. It's heavy. You know it's going to be a very good product. It's good quality bottle. And again, I can see this is going to be one of my favorites because the smell is still around me and I still really, really like it.
This came around the office the other day and I was really surprised how much I really liked it. It smells very similar to Dolce & Gabbana K, which is the fragrance that my partner wears. So I thought, why not try it in newness to see if he likes this one as much. So I'm going to give it to him to try, and then we're going to feedback together on what our thoughts are, whether we like it, which one we like more. And I love the fact it's a refill as well, which is great for the environment. Never tried a refillable fragrance. I've seen them in action and I know they're quite a smooth transition because I've seen videos, but yeah, no, I'm excited just to have my first refillable fragrance. And I think if it's better for the environment and it's cheaper as well overall to get the millage, I think why not try it. It's actually really aquatic, but still sweet and a little bit fresh. So it's a more aquatic version of Dolce & Gabbana King. And I think they're really nice if you like fresh, cool fragrances.
I thought it was going to be a plastic one. I have to be honest, it is luxe. And there you go, and there's the actual bottle itself. Quite a nice bottle. It reminds me a lot of the Ralph's Club one. Yeah, it has that sort of citrusy smell at first. I would say you can definitely smell a citrus in there, and then it has I think a sandalwood would be the right term to use. I'm not completely sure right after it. It's along the lines of something I would wear. I would normally go for the predominantly woody fragrances, like Issey Miyake Wooden Wood, that then sort of have the citrusy or floral effect afterwards. I do like a sort of wood scent, if that makes sense. Specifically cedarwood scents, they're potentially one of my favorites. Yeah, the first Ralph Lauren I'll ever own I've tried Ralph Lauren Club in the past, but this will be the first one that I'll actually ever own and get to use. I'll have to admit the bottle feels really nice in your hand. It's not really like a large bottle like a Spice Bomb that's sort of they're bigger and rounder, or like a Luna Rossa, which is really wide for the larger sizes that are like sort of more difficult to hold. This is really nice. From what I can see about the refill as well is, I'm pretty sure on the box it will have, it has the instructions on how to refill it just in case. So of course you can always buy the 50ml, the 75ml, and then the refill, and you have a good amount to go for quite some time, as long as you don't use too much of it every day. I sort of normally when I use a perfume, I'll spray it on my wrists and then twice on the back of my neck to sort of have that scent behind me. I have never had a refill before, no. I'll be quite interested to see how this works. It'll be the first time I'll ever be refilling a perfume as well, but from what I can see, it's essentially just flipping the refill, taking the cap top off, and then pushing it down. We'll see how it goes. It's a different orientation of the smell. Normally I go for the predominantly woody smell and then the citrusy or floral one afterwards. This is more predominantly citrus from what I noticed, and then it has that sort of woody scent to it after it. I might be reading it completely wrong, but that's what I think. Yeah, it's like a sort of fresh one, but then it's not from what I normally remember a fresh scent to be like. The way I normally see a fresh scent, it would be like a Hugo Boss or a Tommy Hilfiger Impact. This smells oceany, but it's a wood scent. I can smell that definitely.